Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here, EminiTradingPit.com, and today I wanted to do an S&P analysis and talk about a couple things. So last week I had support right down here as the first support. There's more support below and I'm going to talk about that a little bit. But it came down to this support, supported, pushed right up to this red line of resistance, and then it came right back down to that same support. Why is that interesting? Well, because this is really the last line of resistance that I was kind of looking at. We saw this come back down. We traded it very well in the trading room. Ton of fun. And now it's in a very interesting predicament. So I'm looking at price probably coming down here. I would say around that 39.60 to 4,000 level as a possibility. That doesn't mean 100% because nothing is 100% in the market. But if it does fail here, then that's what I would look for, is that this support down here. I think this support is very clean. It's very easy to bounce off of. That doesn't mean it's going to be 100%. You know, price could come down a little bit lower and then support and then push higher. That's fine. As you can see here, my support resistance lines, they're not 100%, and I don't want them to be 100%. This one was pretty clean. This one was pretty clean. It did hold it, but as you can see, most of it is going a little past it. And that's what I would want to see, because the markets are not 100%. If they're hitting all of my support resistance lines to the tick, there's a problem. And usually that means there's probably too many computers trading and there's no benefit. But anyway, looking at this, if it does support here, I'm looking for resistance down here to maybe take this further down. The other scenario is it can come up again and then from there give us a move down. Whatever it does is fine with me. It can support here and just start taking off to the upside. That would be okay, but I would kind of like to see a low below this low right here, which is at 4,062 half on the S&P. This is the cash chart. This is what I always show. I always show the cash chart. In the trading room, I do the ES, and we talk about the E-mini all the time. But anyway, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at possible support into resistance, and I'm looking down here between 4,000 and 39.60. It's going to be a very interesting week to see what happens, to see what plays out. And then from here, once it comes down here, that gives us our chance to go to new highs, down up to 5,000. Haven't talked about numbers like that in a long time. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. It can support from here and start taking off. I would rather see it make a low, whatever that looks like, even if it's a couple points below it. But I do like this area down here. Just want to highlight that, talk about a few things, talk about that support that we got last week. It came right down and popped. That's beautiful. And now it's coming down and starting to move up again. So very, very interesting. It's going to be a fun week. So hopefully you have a great one. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the markets. Have a great one.